Howdy y'all, it's Kathy from Rust Paper Scissors, and I'm here to do a flip through of my latest French or Parisian themed journal. I call it April in Paris. It is a repurposed Reader's Digest book. It is approximately 5.5 by 7.5. It's covered in the sticky backed velvet. It has a digital print here on the front, a little nameplate. You could change that out if you wanted. It has a little bookmark with a rhinestone on the bookmark. The spine is about 1.5 inches. It's covered in lace from my wedding dress. And then the back is just the plain sticky backed velvet. It has one signature. It is, I'm not sure exactly the number of pages, but I'll put that in the description box below. But it's a little chunky. It has my signature closure, which is the bulldog clip with the chain, makes it for easy access. It also comes with a little, what I call a junk journal kit. It has rusted paper clips, rusted alligator clip, binder clip, a bulldog clip, some owl clips, some book darts. It also comes with 200 staples, some D-ring fasteners, a metal prong fastener, 2 ribbon crimps, and then the back is here, and let me move this off to the side and I'll show you what this is. This is what I call a writing board that comes with the journal. Since the journal is so bulky, it might be hard to write in it, so I include this to help you even out and write in it a little easier. So those things are all included in the journal. I wanted to hold it up and let you see exactly how it looks like. That's a bookmark that goes with it. And then when you open it up, I like to clip that on the back. There is a hidden little tag. It's made from a rusted tag that I rusted, and there's paper on the back that you could journal on. And this is just another little digital print, and it matches close to what I put on the cover. It's from the same kit. I really like that a lot, so I just slipped that in there. And then again, like I said, it has a little book plate. One signature, it has some junk journal jewelry, some lace, and let's go inside. So, inside cover, the inside is also covered in the sticky backed velvet. I added a library card holder, and then I added little rhinestones. I kind of call it shabby grunge or shabby chic because I love to have the rhinestones and the rust all together. But it comes with a blank library card. This is a library card that is from the 1960s. It says like 1963, 69. So I have a bookstore that sells old books, and they save these library cards for me, so I really love using the original item. And then this is just a digital that I printed for you to, as a journal card. So those are in the little library card holder. And then the cover of the signature is made with the corrugated cardboard. I added a digital print. Hold it up here. It's the Eiffel Tower, and it says Paris. And it's on some ribbon twist paper, and just a beautiful image. And then I added the rusted ribbon crimps, and I added the crystal chandelier little oh, what's that called? It's a, oh, I can't think of the name, but I'll come back to it. But it's a little charm that I thought was pretty. And then on the inside, this is another one of my signature items, is just a little metal prong fastener, and I have several little pages that are tea-dyed that are for you to journal on. The beauty of these is you could take this out and put something else in here if you didn't like that. The journal is in my traditional style, which is very blank and allowing you to, you know, customize it and make it your own. All the pages are tea-dyed, and most of the ephemera you can move around and change if you wanted to. The front here has a vintage doily, and then the first page is a piece of tracing paper, and I embossed it with embossing glaze in kind of a bluish color, and it's very subtle, but I think it's very pretty. And that's the first page. And then, like I say, there's a lot of spaces for you to write. This page is some music manuscript paper. This is just some typing paper that I tea-dyed. And then I love this trim. I think it looks kind of like Art Deco, or it reminds me of Paris. And so I added that just to kind of jazz up this plain page, but a great page for you to journal or for you to add your own pictures or your own memorabilia. And then the back is just plain. This is some vintage ledger paper, and I added just a little rusted paper clip. And this is just a digital print that you could journal on the back. It's a receipt. I liked it because I felt like the blue in the digital really went with the blue in this vintage ledger paper. So I included that. And then I added some vintage lace on the side. And then the back here this is a tuck spot where it's a book page that's been folded several different ways, but there is a little card with kind of a faux vintage number on there. This is just a digital print, and I have those in there. And then you flip it out, and this side is just a, I believe this is called it was a chalkboard kit for the French, maybe I think with the graphics fairy, but it's a French words or advertisement on black and makes it look like cardboard. And then I added just some gold. It's a jelly roll pen that says Silver Star or Clear Star, and it just adds a little hint of gold to it, if you can see that, but it looks really pretty. And then this is just a digital that says lavender. And so that's that. And then this is just some notebook paper that's there for you to journal on. This is a little digital that I added onto some corrugated cardboard, some ribbon twist paper, and a digital print. It's on a rusted alligator clip, and then I add the little rhinestone, so when you put it on your page, the rhinestone sticks out and you can see it when the book is closed. So I like that. And then this is just the back, and then this is a page from a language workbook or spelling workbook, and I just added a piece of digital wallpaper that I got. I'm not sure if I got that from Ruby and Pearl XO or it was a graphics fairy, I'm not sure. And then on the inside, I just added this vintage doily and made it a little tuck spot. And then this, I included these little, it was a French document, and I added just a clear sticker or clear image from the Graphics Fairy and printed it double, and I thought that really looks nice. And then this is the same thing, just a French script document, and I added a clear image, and I included those in the journal. And this is the back page. I thought this would be a great spot. If you had a picture you wanted to include, you could cover up this part of the page, but it gave you space to journal at the bottom. Then this is some more of the writing paper. I added a tag with a pocket, and then it has just a couple of little digital printouts. And then this one opens up in place for you to journal. So that's that. And then this page obviously opens out, and you can take this off. It's held on with a rusted owl paper clip, and I sell those in my shop. Then this is just some more of the vintage ledger paper from the 1950s. I added the lace, and then this, I made this side a tuck spot, and I added, this is just a little digital envelope, and I left it unglued together, and then that way I thought you could, write some personal things on there, and then if you wanted to close it up, you could, or you could leave it open. And then this was just a digital, I believe this is from the Graphics Fairy, the premium site, and I just loved the colors. And it looks like it's French script also, or French words. So I liked that. Just have those in there. This is just a doily that I added. And then the center of the signature is an envelope. And I covered part of the envelope with the sticky backed velvet. And then I added the chalkboard digital print. Thought that looked pretty. And then inside is just some images from the Graphics Fairy, I believe, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, and then this is just the back of a cabinet card, and it's blank, and then this was just a postcard. So I just included those in the center of the signature, which is the envelope. And then this is just some lace that I added. Again, this is the doily. This was a digital that I printed. It's a beautiful blue collaged paper, and I really loved it, but I really loved it with this blue digital image, and I wanted to include it or glue it onto this envelope, but I hated to cover up the beautiful paper. I struggle with that a lot with collage. I don't know if anybody else does, but I left it free in case you wanted to glue it on there, the front or the back, you could. And then this is, like I say, just a little policy envelope that I made out of that digital. I added I believe this is called a turn button. I rust those, and I'm thinking about selling them in my shop, the rusted ones. I really like everything to be cohesive, and I like all my metal elements to be rusted if possible. So I added that, and then inside I just put a couple of receipts that I printed onto tracing paper, and so they just sound wonderful and look great. But these are the little receipts, and so that's what's in here. And then I would be interested in your comments if you like the little turn button, if you thought that was something that you might like to purchase from my shop. If you would let me know. Like I say, I rust them, and I could sell the little brads that go with them. But that's that. And then this is the back page. This is a bookmark that I took apart part of a necklace that had some beautiful rhinestones, on there, and added those to the journal. I thought that was a pretty addition. The velvet ribbon. And then this is just, again, the writing paper. On this one, this is, again, a pull-out. I added another digital from the kit that's on the front of the book, and I really thought those were beautiful. Again, it's held on with a owl clip, and then this side is just blank. This is just, again, that spelling or language arts paper book that's been written on, but again, you could be a backdrop for a picture or some of your own ephemera. And then on this side, I added a little tea bag, like as a pocket, and then I made this little doily flower and added that. And it's got the rusted fender washer and the brad. And then inside is just a little tag that I made. It's the Eiffel Tower, and I embossed it with some like metal colored embossing powder. And then I also added a couple of, these are negatives, and I just included those. I love to add the negatives. If you had a picture, it'd be a good way to add it to a picture. And then that just goes in there. And then it could be a tuck spot. I left it open. Then this is, again, a digital that's part of that chalkboard digital kit. And then this is just some ledger paper that I tea dyed. And then the back is just plain. I added just some digital prints. I love, this is one of my favorites, is the dress form. And then these were just a couple of digital images that I really liked. So I included those. Let's see if I can put them back under here. Again, it's a rusted paper clip. Then this is a little, let's see if I can get it. Again, a policy envelope that I made, but I love the blue paper. And then inside is just a little digital print that you could write on. And I thought it went well with the blue in the writing paper, and I just really liked that. So I'll just stick that back on there, and then I add the little owl clips. I love the owl clips. These are the mini. I sell the mini and the large ones. But, so that's that. Here's the ledger paper. Then this was just that copier paper that I tea dyed, and I added, again, the rhinestone trim on the side. I added this flip up of just some lace so it could be a secret journaling spot for you. I held it on there with the ribbon crimps. And then this is the manuscript paper. It opens out. I reinforced the edge with some sticky backed velvet on both sides just to help you when you maneuver it. This is the back of the tracing paper, and then this is the doily. On the back cover of the signature, which is the corrugated cardboard, I added this trim from Hobby Lobby, and then I included two little policy envelopes that I made. This was from a kit that I'm not sure the name of the kit, but I might be the Graphics Fairy, but you fold it up and you make a policy envelope. This one, a couple of weeks ago, I found at the dollar store, I found the sachet packages that they had, and so I bought a couple and I broke them down into smaller, that's what I use the tea bags for, but just little smaller packages. And so I have that in here, and it just very subtle, but it adds a sweet little fragrance to the journal. And you could change that. If you didn't like that, you could take that out and put something else in there. And then this is another policy envelope that I made, just a digital print on some of the ribbon twist paper. And then the back closure, I did a video about the closures and using the fender washers and brads, and I really like them. Again, I think it adds when everything that you have, it's metal, is rusted. I just like that look. So it's just a envelope that I made, and then inside has, I loved this image. I believe that's a Tim Holtz image, but I just thought they looked like little French children, so I liked that. And then this was a digital that was, I'm not sure if it's a receipt or a letter, but I included that, and it's just another place for you to journal. And then again, I included some of the negatives, the 35 millimeter, and then these are 8 millimeters, like the old home movies that we used to, our parents used to make when we were little. So that's in this envelope, and I won't take the time to tie that up, but I'll put it back in there. But that's the back. And then the back cover this is a granny triangle that I crocheted, and I like to add it as a little tuck spot. And this is what I call a tearaway tag or booklet, and you could leave it stapled together. I staple it with rusted staples. It's just guest checks. You could tear them apart and use them in other places in the journal, or you could leave them together as a little booklet. But I added the bottom piece, I took off and covered up with a little thank you, and just did that. And then also included in the journal is some of the pages from, the cuts that are left over from the journal. I just made a little stack of those and include those in case you wanted to, collage, or, it would be a cohesive way to use papers from the journal. You could collage onto the guest checks if you wanted, or onto a different tag. And so I forgot to show when the book is closed with the bulldog closure, I added a little French themed tag just to add to the journal. So this is the journal and the writing board, and then the rusted elements that come with it. This will be for sale in my Etsy shop. I have another one that I hope to get finished in the next day or two that is very similar. I do appreciate your time, and I would appreciate it if you left me a comment. If you like the rusted elements, please go to my Etsy shop, which is Rust Paper Scissors, and I would love for you to see what I have there for you. If you like the idea of the rusted turn buttons, I would appreciate a comment that if you thought those would be something you might like to purchase from my shop. I do appreciate your time and the time you take to leave me a comment or to subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you could hit the like button, that helps get my videos seen a little bit more, and I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much.